Hello, and thanks for taking the time to watch my video. If you've seen my other videos, you'll know that I generate leads for companies and I help people that have got small businesses. I help their businesses grow by obtaining business leads for them. And I also, on occasion, have actually gone out and done the selling for them. And this video really is about helping people, if you like, if you've got a small business, and trying to warn you of some of the pitfalls that you might make these mistakes. And it's a mistake that if you make it early on, you're going to find it difficult to get out of. Once you've actually started doing it. The mistake that I see a lot of people making is that when they go into a business and they start obviously working, and obviously they're trying to promote their business, quite often they won't obviously have a lot of work in front of them. So what they generally do, because obviously they need work and they need the money, they end up doing a job too cheap. Now, whilst I understand, because I've been in the same boat myself, that obviously you need to chase money and you need to obviously bring this money in. Obviously everyone's got bills to pay. You've still got to keep an eye on it right at the start, because the trouble is with doing jobs too cheap is that when someone goes round and sees that job that you've done, they invariably ask your customer how much they paid. Now, if they turn around and say, "Oh, well, he done all that. He was really good. But he was quite cheap, and he did it for this," they've already been price conditioned into knowing that you're cheap, and it's something that you've got to get away from. Obviously, you need to obviously get work, and obviously you need to make money, but this is something you need to avoid very early on in your business. What you need to do is to generate more leads, so you're quoting for more work but at a higher price. This is what the big companies do. Yeah, I've worked for big window companies. I won't say names, but I've worked for some of the big window companies, and how they work is they've got loads of little people that do what I do, canvassing, lead generation, and these people are going out like little ants and they're generating these leads. And these big window companies are paying them 70, £80 for a confirmed appointment. That means that the person gets paid if the representative, the salesman, walks through the door. Now, you're probably thinking that's a lot of money, and it is a lot of money, but you have to consider that these companies, they're happy to pay. When I was working for a big firm, I could go and get, I could go and get leads. They would go and pitch 3 or 4 of my leads, and it would cost them, you know, what is it, 4 8 32, 320 pound to quote for 4 window jobs. But when the reps were going in the house, they're quoting high. Obviously the more they sell it for, the more money they make. That's how these big companies are designed, right? So yes, they'll pay out a lot of money for those leads, but they won't do that job unless they've got the right money for it. Well, this is what you've got to do. Whether you're a small business, a medium-sized business, you have got to find a way to generate more leads. Ideally, if you see my other video, I talk about getting a salesman. You need to get a salesman on board that actually can sell these leads for you at a higher price. So when you are doing a job, you're earning good money for it. There's nothing worse than going on a job and at the end of the job, I've had my mates say to me, "Oh yeah, there weren't really any money in it. I more or less broke even on a day rate." In other words, they might have quoted the job £120 a day to win the job. But that ain't the way to do it. You need to obviously, when you're quoting for these jobs, be quoting a day rate and then putting a lump on top. Because that lump on top is what's going to see you through the quiet times. Yeah. You know, the time I'm making this video is coming up. Where are we now? We're in October, middle of October. You know, it's for me. It starts entering, if you like, a bit of a difficult time because obviously it's harder to get out and obviously earn money. Well, this is the same for all builders. You know, if you're a builder, home improvements, I know for a fact you're approaching your quiet time. So you need to have earned enough money up till November to cover you over Christmas and through January. But a mistake that I see a lot of people making is that they're not, you know, they're earning money, but they're not earning the money that they should be earning. And the reason they're not having that bit in front is because they're either selling their jobs themselves, so they're not getting the right price. If you see my other video, I talk about a mistake that a lot of people make. They'll go and they'll be a builder, but they'll go and try and sell the job themselves. Well, they're not a salesman, so they probably should employ a salesman on a commission only basis to do the selling for him. He's going to get more money out of the job. So that's the first thing. And the other mistake that people make is what this video is about, is they're selling their jobs too cheap. Sometimes they're giving the customer the price, and the customer's going, yeah, I'll have it done, because they've gone in too cheap. Don't sell yourself cheap, because if you go in cheap, guess what? When you get an add-on from that job, when the neighbour rings up and says, oh, you've done Mrs. Jones's extension, can you come and do mine? She wants to pay what Mrs. Jones has paid. It's going to be difficult for you to upsell it. So, you know, don't make the mistake in the first place. Get into the habit of creating more leads. Ideally get a salesman who is good, who can quote the work for you, and make sure that he's selling the jobs at a higher price. That way you're never going to come unstuck. Yeah, you'll have money even when it goes quiet, because you would have got the right money for your jobs in the first place. I hope this has been of help to you. I help anyone that's got a small business, medium-sized business. You know, if you need help getting leads, if you need help generating leads for multi-level marketing companies, you know, if you're interested in knowing more about how to build a team, anything to do with business promotion, please subscribe to my channel, because I will do all I can to help you. I'm not saying that I know it all. I myself still watch YouTube videos daily about marketing, about earning money online. I'm always myself looking for these little nuggets, if you like, of information that are going to make you prosper. Because let's face it, if you're like me, you're working class, you know, you've only got so long, if you like, to make your money, and you know, you want to be doing it, you want to be earning money the right way. You know, you want to be thinking the right way, you want to be, you know, heading in the right direction, having goals. And that's what I'm all about. If you've seen any of my other videos, I talk about you know, setting goals and basically getting the motivation to earn more money. Please like, please subscribe, and I really appreciate it if you give my video a thumbs up. It really helped me out. And if you have watched till the end of the video, thanks so much for watching. Bye.